All right, hey guys, Charlie and Charles back here, round two. We won the dice roll again. I think it's just clearly take the play.
Good
And
card. There's your second pick.
if you have your second pick in your hand, you got to keep, right?
Mm, you can
Yeah.
cast it.
Jesus. Our opponents kept seven. Um,
I'd keep.
yeah, it's pretty close.
This is riskier than the last one I would keep, but I'd
Yeah,
still keep here. If there's a swamp and a land in your top
three
three
card,
cards,
top four cards even. We could probably take a turn off, and this would still be a fine start.
yeah.
Oh God. All
Well,
right.
we do have one extra card that says Scry 1, so keep that in mind.
No, I know. I'm thinking about this guy for sure. Yeah, I mean, in general, when I'm on a Malta 6, and limited at least, I'm kind of just looking for a way to talk myself into keeping, because that scry is so helpful, and going
Yeah,
to 5
well,
is
you
just
also
so
have to
damaging on the
mulligan
play.
less liberally from 6 to 5.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying. Like going down to 5, you're now like even with the scry, that's very strong disadvantage. All right, so with the caveat that this might not be an interesting game to watch potentially, we are going to try the keep. If this was a
Perfect.
swamp instead of an island, I am going to bottom this. I think we were just looking to hit the lands and, you know, go swamp into any land and get that dream start. Certainly, certainly feels like perhaps we're getting visited by a little bit of luck manipulation by seeing things like that. All right, that's unfortunate. It is I mean, it is a two drop, so even if we get stuck on three for a while, it gives us a little bit more to do. And probably mill over two lands. Well, he started off with an 0-4, so we might have a little bit of time. And we're going to need it. We're going to need a lot of bit of time, I think. Hmm. That's pretty sweet. All right, sending the message. I like it. All right, perfect. Got the second
Don't tell them
land.
what colors we are.
Oh, getting some information here. So he is three
Three
color.
colors.
Takes the mountain. Sides to get no. Is he? It's just
The awkward dance to the Molegraph
I
Scavenge.
almost fell over, being as I've been on the edge of my seat.
I would discard Chilling Grasp.
I I don't think we're quite in the we're 100% conceding situation yet.
I don't think we are either, but I also don't think that Chilling Grasp is going to be great. Like, if we draw a swamp, we have Wailing Ghoul, we have the Dragoon, we have Twins, we have Boon, and we have Deadweight, all of which we can cast.
But if we draw an island, it gives us something to do.
That's true.
I mean, we've only got three left in the deck, which, you know, luck manipulation,
Uh,
guys. If you guys wish us good luck after watching video number one, you are the ones who are to blame. I'm more inclined to discard certain death here.
all right, go ahead.
I think it's just, I mean, you could even make the argument that discarding chilling gas is right just because it doesn't show our second color.
That's
But
where I was leaning.
I think that's, especially a guy, all in on a three color deck. I'm not too worried about whatever
I mean, we're
we
showing
get
a net.
there.
We're also showing a removal spell, like a premium removal spell.
I know. Yeah, this game's not going too much longer. God. It's pretty good. All right, perfect. I'm just going to go ahead and Boon Emrakul this thing off right now.
Yeah, that's fine.
Well, yeah, Deadweight does kill it too. God. Oh,
Yeah, I
atrocious
would Deadweight
situation.
it. Well,
We got to use our
yeah,
mana.
Boon's better.
Any
Let's
situation that
use,
we're winning, we have to use our mana efficiently.
yeah, let's use Boon.
Yeah. Like we've tapped a lot less lands than him this game. If we have any hope of catching up, we've got to tap as many as we can every turn. All right, all right. What do you think about dib weighting an insect and chilling grass being the other two?
That's fine with me.
That lets us hopefully draw another land and go Dragoons into Twins and Mowers Estate next turn.
Yep, I'm fine with all that.
Yep, I think that's our plan. Plus, we get an enchantment in the yard. That's pretty good for Delirium. All right, you guys need to chill. I don't know what's in my opponent's hand, but I suspect it's more of these. So this is,
I expect its removal.
yeah, that's also a good point. But we're in reasonable shape here. Would certainly like to. Well, is it like a cast? Cannot tell you how paranoid I am about this. This is recording the first video. Just gonna miss it. All right. I mean, we are doing it. So I think it's Gavion Hollowed Pass. Attack with the Livia's Dragoon. You agree with the attack on the Livia's Dragoon, right? May have lost your voice again.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I was saying attack. Yeah,
Yep, okay.
definitely on Hollowed.
There's a little bit to consider. Yeah, I think we might still be a couple turns away from using this disposal. But
Or I
obviously,
want
we
to get
want
the
to
I want to
sacrifice
sack
things.
the Wailing Ghoul as my
Yeah,
creature.
for sure. And I guess just being mana efficient still kind of makes. I don't.
We might be facing down an Emrakul. How crazy would that be? You got blocked with twins, right? Or you gonna block with both?
We'll block with both. I don't think he. I don't think there's anything you can do that kills both of my guys unless he just double strikes it.
See what happens. Who knows?
Uh,
We gotta take some chances here. We were pretty far behind.
yeah. How sweet would it just the one be right here though? Yeah, I don't think he's supposed to kill a 3/5 and use a spell to do that. So, considering it would just leave us with another 3/5. And it seems our opponent comes to the same conclusion. And we'll just trade. We are going to be aware. I mean, we can kind of just be aware by the situation, the fact he has so many cards and has done so little. All right, that's obviously not ideal, but not a huge deal. So that's probably what he was considering doing then, was bombarding the Mar twins, but thought better of it once he realized it.
So I'm thinking he's green red, but do you think he's splashing? Yeah, play the Wailing Ghoul. Yeah, we have it.
We do have a Crypt Breaker on the bottom of our deck too, so it's gonna be a sweet draw at the end of this game.
Yeah, we don't have any shuffle effects.
Now we'll go through our deck. It's gonna be sweet. Draw so many cards.
Any
Gavinion Hollowed.
zombies in our graveyard?
We have Gavinion Hollowed. I think that's probably good
That's
enough.
probably worthwhile.
Yep. Draw a land here as well. Or something sweet. Alright, land. That's fine. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and play
Whoa,
this.
whoa, 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 whoa,
No,
whoa! Oh,
I'm not attacking into this, I don't think.
why
Uh,
would you not? It flies.
hmm,
So just attack into it. It's a 4/2.
All right, yeah, you just fix it.
Don't blood miss. Alright. At least maybe we can get maximum value off this Ruthless Disposal.
Yeah, I mean that's what I was looking to do. I mean, I think I fine going to 4 here.
And then bounce the token. Put them on a 2-turn clock.
Yeah, all this seems sweet. Gross.
Does that guy have vigilance when he attacks? What's on the backside? Nope.
No.
Okay. Alright. I'm fine with that. Alright. Elusive Tormentor is a good call.
We're greedy, right? We attack in, put him to 3.
No.
No?
Why would it be. No.
Because we have a blocker. He's got to have a removal spell.
No.
Uh, ah. All right, so let's play it out. So the one situation, he
So
blocks one,
so here's the thing. If he
bounce.
has a removal spell or like he basically remember our guy, even if he flips, can't block. We're just gonna win this game if we just don't attack. Like the only way we so like he can have Lunark Mantle, like he still wins the game next turn. Like we just don't lose the game next turn and we're fine.
I'm usually the conservative one.
Yeah.
Also,
So if I'm the voice of reason, then that should tell you something.
well, it's not really that. It's just I don't know. Maybe I'm still in the mindset that we've been behind for so long that I'm still just looking to close it out and like.
No, I think we are ahead in this game. We
Well,
just
yeah,
need to
I
find
think
closers.
I think you're right that we've gotten to that point, but I guess I was not adjusting my radio dial fast enough. All right, so we'll pass. What do we do if he attacks? That's where it gets fun.
We just block and make our guy indestructible.
All right, he's digging. Also weird he didn't just put that on a forest.
Yeah, just make our guy unblockable.
I mean, we could do it on our next turn too, and play around an
Sure, if you
instant.
want.
I don't think the mana's going to matter.
You say that, but now you're an island.
All right, go. I mean, I'm certainly blocking both.
What cards give trample in this set?
The +2/+1 rush of adrenaline. That's pretty much it, I think.
I mean, what cards give +4/+0? There's more cards that give trample than that, right?
There's Waxing Moon. We'll give all of his creatures trample.
But it will be a primal druid.
Right. No, I know.
So I would just double block the 4/6, right?
I mean, he could have 2 pump spells. I think we're supposed to block 1 and 1.
Okay. I don't think it matters too much because I think we're probably gonna win. But if he has a trick,
So
I voted for double block. You voted for block both.
yeah, I'm just going block block. Did not think about writing down. All right. Yep. It's unfortunate.
Yeah, I mean, like if we attack that one turn, but I think that puts us open to a lot more lines
No,
to
yeah.
lose.
I mean, I'm
But
not upset about that. I'm upset I didn't think about write down. Honestly,
I mean, you were
it's
thinking about
that's
a
real.
card that
That's
was
so. That's just like not even on my
double.
radar. That's why he would splash white. Ugh.
I mean, it's
It's
fine.
pretty loose from a deck construction point of view, but I mean, certainly something we could have thought about. Um,
I mean, I think the double box just covers a lot more situations there. Like, there's just nothing that gives +4 power.
Not in one card, but there's
Yeah.
more cards in the set that, especially with green, that give you pumps that. I mean, he could go, well, double aim high or something like that. Like, if I would have put right down on my radar, I would have double blocked. Chalk one up to Charles.
All right, I'll go over to my board that I keep in my house, and
You you say that like you don't actually keep a paper with a score on it. It's just not for that specifically, but it does have both of our names on it. All right, this hand is missing a Twins of Mars state, but we will keep it. Because I'm trying to figure out whether that's the only reason he's splashing white. All right, I'm going to try to pick up the pace a little bit here as well. I mean, it's important to remember, obviously, it doesn't feel great to lose the way we just did. We were a significant underdog to even be in that game. We got, I would say, fairly lucky to, obviously be in a commanding position that we were. I mean, obviously, you can take it as a mistake. Curious how everyone else would weigh in on that. But, I mean, we can't do anything about that now. We obviously want to keep in mind that he has it. I'm going to play out another Tribune here. We want to keep in mind that he has it moving forward for sure. But I mean, we can't make ourselves feel bad about it. Isn't going to change the game result. So we're going
maybe it'll make me feel better, but I'll make you feel bad about it afterwards.
to appreciate that.
No problem.
All right.
Just get in the Stitch Mangler here, right?
I'm a little worried that he's leaning on this for fixing.
That's fine.
So there
Like
is the
I,
boon of Emrakul. I'm going
I
to get
feel
near
like
the
it's gonna
Mangler.
be out of our way in a second. And we put 2 power on the board at the same time.
Yeah.
Like,
What I was stopping to pause and think. Sorry, I should think out loud a little bit more. I was thinking how likely is it that he's in a bad. I mean, here you go. But how likely is it that he's in a bad position if I don't let him have the sacrifice effect? And is that then the less efficient, less power on board play to make that more sense? I think he might have a Pack Guardian here.
well, I think you just swing into it. Like,
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to trade both. I mean, I might lose both my Dragoons here, but I would get to trade with one of the tokens. So Swing away. Actually, I would lose this in a Dragoon. Dance with Devils.
So
I could discard Boon and Swamp and lift my guys up.
yeah, but they're still there, gonna be there. Like,
Yeah. Just let this happen, I think. Yeah, I'm going to need these resources for the Tormentor. I would block in a way that he doesn't take an extra 2 damage if I were him, but I'm sure.
and just the win would have been pretty good there.
That's certainly a card that we could add there. Probably not as good as Ride Down. Alright. I think we just pass.
Really?
What's your thought?
I would just discard and get in there for 4. Discard the land.
Okay. That's a little better. I guess this puts him in a more desperate mindset, which is
Yeah,
probably
it forces
best.
him to make a move.
Yeah. Given the Ruthless Dispose on our hand, that's probably better.
If he swings in with everything, we can block one of the insects. Like,
No, I mean, I'm not worried about the... Just a little... Oh,
maybe we could have blocked one of the insects. Swinging with everything.
and it's game over if he does this.
Yep,
What?
I like this.
What is he doing?
I don't know.
Does he have a groundskeeper? Oh, gargoyle. All right.
Still dead.
Yeah. Ah. Which one have we shown him already?
I don't remember. I don't think it matters.
All right. We'll go for style points.
We showed him dead weight because we cut an insect last turn. Or last game.
I think we showed him both, honestly. Because we were being mana efficient. I'm getting an echo on your thing
Oh,
there.
sorry.
No problem. All right.
Is this better? Or is it still echoey?
Yeah, that's better. So there is some argument for Sanitarium Skeleton, I think, in this kind of matchup. It's pretty good against the big
Maybe
green
this kind
stuff.
of matchup, I would just take. I'd bring in Vessel
Yeah, that's certainly something too.
or turn aside.
Also
Well,
reasonable.
he didn't have a lot of removal. I don't know. Convolute's fine too.
No, he has too much mana. I think I'm just gonna run this on the draw.
Yep, fine with me too.
Yep. This is a well honed and perfected work of art here. God damn it.
We're on the draw. We should be fine.
You're fine with keeping this?
I'm okay with keeping this. We've kept worse. If you want a mulligan, we can mulligan. I don't care.
Don't you gotta it's not for me, Charles. It's for whomever might be watching.
Fine then. Let's mulligan.
Do you think it's a mulligan?
I mean, we have 2 blue spells with 4 blue sources, so sure, let's
Five.
mulligan. Let's mulligan. Why not? Let's do it. Let's go down to 6. Get excited.
Woo! All right, clap it up, everybody. Small again. Let's get loose. Let's get limber. Let's look at 6. All right, this is fine. Yeah, that's gonna go on top. What were we worried about? His hand is great.
Still need to draw a fourth land.
Okay, sure, but I'm not gonna bottom something that all we have to do is find one land in several turns. All right, this is great. If we don't get a third land next turn, I will also accept a Twins of Power State, assuming I don't get Galvanic Bombardment. All right, now I will only accept a land. That is unacceptable. This program is clearly broken. I don't know how this guy got out of the first round, but I imagine it might have been Ride Down involved.
I mean, he had 2 mana fixing.
No, I know. I mean, he's just passing with nothing going on. He hasn't really shown me anything too great. All right, I think we're going blocks or becomes block deals 1.
So just play the Galvany Hollow swing for 3.
Yep, that's where I was going with. Sweet. All right, I certainly like this position. I would like to draw a land. However, if we don't, I think I'm still going to play out the Tormentor. It's still just hard to remove. We have just the wind in case he is splashing for something like a Choking Restraints. And we got Rise from the Grave in case he is able to. All right, so that was all academic. Um,
I would swing with everything first.
so I kind of want to play the Tormentor first, just so I can madness out the Just the Wind if I need to.
Well, you can't because it costs 1 mana and then 1 mana to cast.
All right, I apologize. Yep, swing off everything. I've only activated this like 7 times tonight. There's no reasonable expectation that I would understand how it works. All right. Yeah, but that said, it is right to swing first because we don't want to show him the pressure. We want to get the damage in. Um, he's already kind of disincentivized the block anyways. He could line up a double block on this guy. Both 5 mana open. That's very risky. Um,
Block.
yeah, I'm just gonna block. I think he was trying to get free damage in before he makes a couple 3/2s, maybe.
I think he was trying to sack it to the Insect Maker. Oh, he's gonna sack those guys. How cool!
It's cool, but it doesn't kill it. Does it? Oh, I guess it does after.
No, it doesn't.
All right, so
It's only gonna deal.
he's put these on the stack here.
It's only gonna deal 3 damage to it because he only dealt 1 damage from the thing.
Well, this is still going to deal 2 damage as well.
Oh, sorry. Never mind. Yeah. Yeah. So you just flip, discard Rise from the Grave.
Yeah, certainly should do it now before it gets another
Whoa,
damage.
whoa, whoa, hold on a
Oh,
second. Let's see.
yeah,
Let's see.
yeah, yeah. I'm thinking. I've been
You
thinking.
have Rise from the Grave. You can
Yeah,
always Rise from the Grave your elusive tormentor back.
yep. And this kills this guy if we keep it out, right?
Yep, and we get to keep the Just the Win and the Rise from the Grave. Plus, we get a counter on our dude. Is that me or? Yeah, oh, sorry.
No, I mean that's no, you're fine. So I was.
Yeah, I like just letting this happen.
Yeah, the fact he's about to have a couple 3/2s, or 3 of them actually.
Yeah, it happens. I mean, he's gonna get rid of one of them with Just the Win.
All right, so attack with a 3/5 first.
Probably. You could probably attack with both.
Yeah, I like attacking with both actually, a little bit better. I'm not blocking, or I'm not.
Yeah.
I don't want to block.
You're not blocking. Plus, it doesn't allow him to have a triple block on your unhollowed.
All right, this is pretty sweet. This gives us another turn to draw a land. Um, gives us another counter on this, and just not too much else to say. All right, and again, he's putting it on the splash color. I really think it's just Ride Down in his deck.
Ride down doesn't do much in this position, so
No, it does not.
can you return the foul blood and just cast it or attack first if you want? In case he has like Silver Strike. Which I think it costs. Yeah, it costs 3.
Yeah, no. I was thinking whether or not I wanted to bring back the Loose Tormentor, just give myself like 2 buys at it, but yeah, getting the
No.
power down. The fact that we didn't have enough mana to do that and get it back means that this is the better play. So we got
Are we gonna
sorcery, instant
be?
creature. All
What
right,
do we need for Delirious?
we need a land or an artifact or a tribal or
Well, a
planeswalker.
land wins the game right here, I think. So if he doesn't have another creature,
We did it.
and either way, we can always rise from the grave his Voldaren Duelist and attack if he
Yeah,
survives this
yeah.
turn somehow.
We obviously got in a very good position there. All right, so we're on to the finals. Not the best play you're going to ever see from us, but I do think we identified what we did wrong and talked it through, and still made some pretty interesting decisions. I think there was a lot there. So hopefully we do a little bit better in the finals, and take it home.